Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. Yesterday I did a video on, I talked about the David Sinclair, Joe Rogan podcast. I know a lot about David Sinclair. His area of focus and research is life extension and anti-aging. He is a medical doctor. He's a geneticist by training, and now his whole thing is anti-aging, slowing, or even perhaps even reversing the aging process. So I know I posted a video and I posted a link, and um, I find it very exciting and interesting. Now I know I've gotten some pushback. Some people said, "Get the fuck out of here. This is all nonsense. This guy's a charlatan." Well, actually, he's not. Okay, let me just say this. I also did a video recording. I got some pushback on. I talked about stem cells. I have a neurological issue. I have, just to repeat myself, I have something called idiopathic epidermal small fiber neuropathy, and it's a little more involved because it's not just like epidermal. It's not just the skin. It affects motor function, especially fine motor function. It's very weird. Go back to my earlier videos. I'm not going to repeat myself about what's going on with me. So some of the people who've come back at me, they're saying, "Get the fuck out of here, stem cells and all that." Listen, the last video, the video recording I did on this, which is somewhat controversial, I said diet, exercise, stem cells, stem cell therapy, and mental imagery. That's kind of controversial. Like, you're going to think yourself, well, I know you might say, "Oh, you're a new ager, woo-woo bullshit." That is real. That is 100% real. Go on PubMed, if you will, and try to look at, I'm going to say placebo effect. But placebo, the point is the brain is everything. You can almost, I'm not going to say heal everything, but having a positive attitude, mental imagery, visualization is huge. It's a huge component. Now let me just go back. And someone said, like, "You're full of shit. Like, there's no way stem cells and diet is going to cure my thing." This person has a genetic disorder. It's very serious, right? Something called NFS. It's a neurological disorder, and it's fucking horrible. Listen, I get that. There's nothing. Stem cells are not going to help your thing, or diet, or exercise, or positive thinking. I understand why this person was offended. I would be too. But the thing is, listen, I'm not only am I talking about stem cell research, I'm talking about CRISPR technology too. David Sinclair talks about this too. That's huge. Gene editing. I'm going to do several podcasts in the future on CRISPR technology and this gene editing technology. It's really more of a, I was going to say, more proactive, preventing these genetic diseases, but no, not at all. There's some really interesting research going on now. There are clinical trials being conducted now on restoring sight for people who've had retinal disease, and it's really exciting that we've seen in mice where the optic nerve is actually regenerated. The nerves in there, I'm not explaining it precisely, the actual mechanism of what's going on, but people's role in mice, right? Rats, mice, whatever. They're animal studies, preclinical trials. We've not gone into human beings yet, but it's coming, like this year, I believe. Okay, restoring sight with people with certain retinal diseases. This is CRISPR technology. So let me just say this: when you listen to David Sinclair and other really smart people, let me throw out Bernie Siegel, who, not Bernie Sanders, I was good, almost said Bernie Sanders, not the politician. Bernie Siegel, the doctor, the oncologist, surgeon. He says, doctors, it's incredible what we do know, but what's more incredible is how much we don't know. Let me just throw this out. I'll end it this way. Okay. Let me start with neurology. There are 89 billion cells, neurons. 89 billion, not million, billion, billion. 89,000 million neurons. Some people even think there are more. And with each of these neurons, there are 1,000, 1 to 3,000 connections. Just how are you going to figure that out? It's impossible. 89 billion with each neuron, synapses, connections, 1, 2, 3,000. Get the fuck out of here. Trillions. Okay. So in the body, think about how many body systems we have, right? Cardiovascular, pulmonary, central nervous system. There are 37 trillion cells. We don't know what the fuck's going on with the human body. The human body's a mystery. It's just too complicated. We don't know why things happen, right? We could look at it and go, oh, right? Okay, let me leave it at that. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding. Tabor Talk.